movie the part one inadvertently dropped and stopped out of the pocket into the mud. So now, oh shit, low range doesn't work? That is a pity. That is a real pity. Low range would have been goodly. I'll just pull that out so it doesn't get dragged in and thrown places. So we have the plastic fantastic version on 3 wheels and the ancient fucking bullock drover's grandfather's blacksmith's tricks everywhere else. And the idea is, I think he's going backwards and then straight down across country through the scrub, isn't it? Right. Too fucking steep of a hill. Okay, so now we're going to try driving it with the winch assist by mounting on the other side of the winch bracket. See if we can break the flange off the other side too if it doesn't work. Get your revs right up. No, wait a bit. It was there. This old hillbilly shit actually worked. Didn't get torn up as much as that modern newfangled shit did. Yeah. There we go. Out of the primordial bog on Warble's Autolot's Endangered Species Sanctuary. Just at the end of the runway, actually. The runway fantasy. And have a look and see how far deep into your mud hole you've got pieces of fucking tea tree. Because it's laid out so the car could just keep pulling it in. Yeah. And add texture to the soup. And maybe if you'd had to go forwards, they would have worked. Do you want to use them and those mats as well to lay a track across over there, or are you just going to fucking steam ahead like a bulldozer? Yeah, it might have busted, but it didn't fucking stay out of action, eh? The winch wouldn't have done it on its own, the recovery tracks wouldn't have done it on its own, and the recovery tracks wouldn't have worked without the fucking stringy bark. Yahoo, yippee, the wonders of fucking solar diesel hybrid cars. Yeah, if you go back about 10 years on my YouTube video, last time it was this friggin' wet, I got videos of me jumping up and down on the driveway and waves in the fucking soil with grass over it.
Oh, I should have wound that fucking
yeah.
back up before.
Yeah, I just said that to him. You should have wound that up before you moved the battery. Yeah. Yahoo, yippee. It worked. It worked, son. You got your friggin' car out. But
thinking about it, what we should have done the first time when we tried that winch was had somebody in there spinning the wheels, and it might have come out that first time.
it might have, and then you wouldn't have realised the winch needs 4 bolts.
Well, I can't ever remember the story on how that ended up in the back shed.
Don't know. See? Been driven on twice. Traprock. When it's dry, you grow nothing. When it's wet, you go nowhere. And as I understand it, this is the fucking grey clay layer of powdered dust that blanketed the Earth's atmosphere when the asteroid killed the dinosaurs. That is what that shit is. That's why it's just so fucking intractable. It's the dinosaur killing layer. With basalt floating on top of it, weathered basalt, dating from the lava flow about 26,000 years ago when there was a volcano east of Armidale at Dangersley. Apprentice auto electricians get to learn how to do all sorts of weird and fucking wonderful things. Like beware of aluminium castings and putting 2 bolts into something that was designed for 4. Yes, exactly. It's designed to have the cable coming out this way.
This way. Straight through there.
Straight through there. Okay, so the cable's supposed to pull between the 2 bolts and put the whole thing in compression. So yeah, completely utterly arse first. Inside out, upside down and backwards. But it bloody did the job. The mysteries of the winch that was inherited with part of the business when he bought his auto electrician shop. Might have been there since his boss's father bought the place from Willie Struve, who established the business about 6 months before I was born. So do you reckon you'll recommend those things for the RFS?
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. These are the bits of stringy bark that we decided not to use yesterday. The original sucker's been bashed, and then it's regrown twice, and they've been cut off, and then the cut off regrowth, it's come up, and it's regrown, and then they've been cut off. So once, twice, thrice regrown, slaughtered trees. Stringy bark stands there waving in the breeze. The air conditioning mechanic in the black ute. But he grew up on an alternative lifestyle community, so he knows what he's doing in the bush. Perfect bloke to be my son's apprentice. So, put air in his tyres yesterday, eh? Just the day when you wanted them soft and soggy, but having no air in the tyres or low air in the tyres, it wouldn't have helped. Because as soon as you vibrate it or put pressure on it, you go to bottomless slurry. There we go. Hillbilly and the sun. Okay, there you go. How's that for a coincidence? As my son goes out the gate and down the hill, my daughter rings me up. Warbles on a lot to YouTube. Ciao. Bonus extra footage.